Hello, once again, Lance Green, Homeless Crisis on Twitter, and founder of Straight Ahead Outreach, Taking Back Your Life, a mobile crisis intervention outreach unit based out of Knoxville, Tennessee, with a focus on helping the homeless, but we help anyone. This is video number 4 on my little rant about just the way it is. Basically, my thoughts and beliefs in what we do and how we do it and why we do what we do the way we do it. And again, I'd like to thank you if this is the 4th video you've watched, you've hung with me all the way through. I want to thank you because, well, I know what I'm doing here. I know that I'm ranting, and I know it's not accepted widely. But I just want to thank you for hanging with me and listening to my rant. I really do appreciate it. It's something I'm very passionate about, and I'm very protective of those we help. Very protective. You would be too. If it was your kid, for example. These are my kids that we help. That's how I feel. These are my family. Seriously. They're my family. And they're our family. They're Straight Ahead Outreach, Taking Back Your Life's family. They're your family. They really are if you think about it. In fact, they could have been part of your family at one time. Or they could have been a neighbor of yours. There's something I always say, and that is, please don't ever forget, you or myself or anyone else could be homeless at any time, no matter what your conditions are, no matter what your wealth is, no matter how good you think you got it, you could be homeless at any moment, depending on what happens in your life. So please don't ever, ever forget and think about how you'd like to be treated. So, again, as in the other videos, would you like to have someone out there putting videos and pictures of you and your life history all over the internet? No. That's why you won't see Straight Ahead Outreach, Taking Back Your Life, ever doing that. We believe that the work we do is important enough. Seriously. It's important enough. And that's why you should support us. That's why you should donate to us. We need funds. We need them urgently. And we do excellent work. Many organizations like us, we're very small. There's only 3 of us. Many organizations like us need your funding. Not just us, but many like us. The small grassroots organizations. Many of the large ones, I'm sorry to say it, but they've lost focus. They've lost touch. The people that run their organizations are living in houses that are $500,000 to multi-million-dollar houses. Not acceptable. That will never happen here with Straight Ahead Outreach. I don't care how much budget we have, if we have 10 million or 20 million. I'm the founder. Pat Mish 2004 on Twitter is the vice president. We will never live in a $500,000 home. I don't care how much funding we get. Won't happen. We will live in a modest home. We will take modest wages. And we will help as many people as we can. So, when you're videoing and exposing all the homeless folks, just remember, it could be you that we encounter on the street someday. It could be you that call us for help with a member in your family that's suicidal. Just remember, we're not going to be the ones putting videos out there about you, spreading your history all over the internet. We're not going to do it. So, keep it in mind, if you think about it, it could be you that I come upon in the street someday. want me to have my camera ready? I don't think so. The general public wouldn't want that, if you really think about it. The homeless didn't just appear under a rock somewhere like an amoeba. They were your family members. They were your neighbors. They didn't just magically appear. They're not just some small or major, actually, sect that just came out of nowhere. They're people. They deserve the respect. They deserve the privacy. Yes, there are those out there in the homeless communities that want to be there, that want to stay there. Well, quite honestly, those aren't the ones we strive to get off the streets. We don't spend the time. Oh yes, we'll go sit and talk with them. We'll bring them a meal. We might bring them some clothing if they need it or something. But not on a weekly basis. Not on a daily basis. They want to be there. That's their business. They want help getting off the streets. That's our business. We'll help them. But with that same thing said, we don't ignore them. Just so you're aware, we don't ignore them. But even those folks, we're not going to video them. We're not going to plaster them all over. So, keeping in mind, we need funding, please. Urgently. Everything we do is done with a sense of urgency, and we need funding urgently so we can continue our work. I've been ranting about the privacy of the homeless. I do it very intensely because that's how we do what we do. It's intense. Being in the streets gets very intense. I'm going to put probably one more video out, and hopefully, well, it might be a couple videos about this. Hopefully you'll get a little more insight, and hopefully it'll move you to support us, to give to us. We'll see. Again, I don't like talking about money. I hate it. But it's the only way I can continue to do what Straight Ahead does. To continue the work we give. The work that we, what is it, give? The work we do. So please, help. It's the best way. It's the money. I'm going to approach something else in the next video. Again, thank you very much for listening to my rant. I know I've come down a little bit because it's all the stuff in my head. I'm frustrated. And it's just hard. Okay? It overwhelms me sometimes. So anyway, again, thank you very much. Homeless Crisis on Twitter or the website www.homelesscrisis.wordpress.com, and of course my cell phone 865-964-1461. Call at any time. Take care. Thanks again for listening.